Welcome, folks. It's Thursday night, and it is a go-home show for Impact Rebellion. So it's a special show tonight because we are not only going to be doing a watch-along, but we're going to be doing our predictions all throughout the show for Rebellion matches as well. So please feel free to play along. Let us know what your picks are as we're going. But go-home shows and Impact are usually always fun, and I'm sure that this one will be as well. Jeff, looking forward to Rebellion on Sunday. It looks like an amazing card, and tonight I'm sure is going to be really, really good. Their go-home shows are usually pretty memorable.
Yeah, I'm excited for Rebellion. I think on paper it's got a chance to be a great card. In terms of tonight, we always get good stuff. Right now we've got Johnny Swinger in the ring, so
yeah,
that's always a good thing.
Johnny Swinger in there. Who's he?
El Reverso.
El Reverso, yes.
Not to be confused with El Generico, by the way.
El Generico. I was going to say, as soon as I saw the L something, I was like, El Generico. I'm sure Johnny will lose and keep his 0-for streak going for the year. We've got a lot of exciting stuff to discuss. Of course, tonight we've got the card. We've got Mickie James is going to come and talk about whether or not she's going to be involved in the match on Sunday, and all of the other stuff going on with Rebellion. And of course, we got some amazing stuff tonight, which we'll go over in a minute. So first off, hope you all had a great holiday weekend. Hope you had a great Easter. I hope you enjoyed it with your families. If you do indeed celebrate it. Always a good time. Today was a beautiful, beautiful day. 80 some degrees by me, which is insane for this time of year. Was it hot by you too?
Yeah. It was, I got in the car earlier and it was 88.
Dude, that's insane. I think it was with me too when I got in there. Now that I think about it, when I saw my temperature gauge, that's crazy, man. For this time of year, April.
This time of year is crazy.
Yeah. So
it scares me about July and August.
Yeah, the summer might be really, really hot. Well, wouldn't surprise me. We go from all that crappy cold to hot right away, and we kind of skip spring or right to summer. But yeah, it was a gorgeous day out today. And like I said, I hope you guys are all having an awesome day wherever you may be. Okay, let's see. Programming notes. Of course, we have the show tonight, which we're going to do our predictions during the show, like we did the last time. This way, we're not, staying super, super late because we both have to get up in the morning for work. And then tomorrow, SmackDown, of course, tomorrow night at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That'll probably be me. I'm not sure about Tazzy. Tazzy couldn't join us tonight, obviously, because the baseball schedule is now underway. So we'll see who joins. It might be me and Jody. I don't know. We'll see who is available. Nothing Saturday. Sunday, of course, is Rebellion. So all of you who are watching now, I'm sure are very interested in Rebellion. Make sure that you come out and check out the watch along for Rebellion. Again, normal start time, 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on a Sunday. So a lot of people should be available. Nothing else going on a Sunday. So make sure you all come out and check out Rebellion, which, again, like I said, looks like an amazing card, which we'll go throughout the night. Monday, Abby's Jeff Monday, I guess, yeah?
Yeah.
Abby's will be back on schedule. We had that replacement Abby's this week for the one that we didn't do on Monday. So Abby's window will be on Monday. It's normal time at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you join Jeff and Jody and Dom for that. Then Tuesday, Wednesday, and we go back to Impact on Thursday. So that is our upcoming schedule. What else? I think that's about it. And then trying to think of what else we got going on. I get Backlash will be coming up soon, not that far away. So of course we'll be doing that. Discussing some new things that we might be thinking of doing somewhere down the road. Jeff and I were kind of talking about that. We have membership stuff definitely coming up as well, because now we're past the Mania season. Oh, the draft. Jeff, I was thinking maybe we could do a draft prediction thing. We've done that when they had the draft before. Yeah. They're usually fun to do. So we'll do a draft prediction stream about who we think are going where. We'll have our own kind of draft lists of who we think are going to be drafted where. So we'll do that at some point too. Maybe it'll be on a Sunday instead of the Sunday show. We'll see. But we'll get back to you on that one. We'll keep you posted. As always, make sure that you sub to the channel. Make sure you like the stream. Make sure you hit the notification bell. Follow us on the socials. We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram. We're on TikTok, actually. We're on Facebook, of course, with a Facebook group. We're pretty much everywhere out there. Of course, our YouTube channel. So make sure that you follow us on all forms of social media. And for this coming Sunday, there's two places you can get it: Fight TV or YouTube. It's the same price for both. So no difference in price. You could get it wherever you feel like getting it. Not sure why they really did that, but yeah. So you can either get it on YouTube, that's $39.99, or you can get it on Fight TV. So in order to join us and watch along with us, you would have to get it on there. It will not be. This is a bigger pay-per-view for them, so it is not on their YouTube channel as part of the Ultimate Insiders. I hate saying that. I really do. So let me welcome some people in, and we will get to the card. Yes, of course, Johnny Swinger lost, I believe. Yes, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Claiming he held the tights, of course. Jeff, I'm excited about the fact that we're going to see Santino Marella in a ring again.
Yeah.
I am really, really excited about that, because we may get to see the Cobra, and that's really exciting to me. So, yes. All right, let me welcome some people in. Mick Thomason, looking for Tazzy. He said, sent you here. Tazzy is not with us tonight. He is playing baseball. We appreciate you coming over and checking out the chat.
No, here's the thing with that person. If you look down the chat, you're going to see a lot of that. So just prepare yourself.
Okay. That's a troll then, I guess. Okay. Never mind.
I don't know if it's a troll, but
she's just looking for Tazzy, basically. Okay.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Okay. Fair enough. Derek is here. What's up, Derek? 90 degrees. We are Impact Baby, says James Chadwick. Wes is here. We got Damian Robinson. Hey, Damian, how are you? We have I see what you were talking about. There are a lot of those. Yeah. We have Brandon is here. Dylan is here. We've got Anthony Slate. Hello, Anthony, a member of the Insiders channel. So,
and I will say to the members, which we got to play this. We got to play this first. So, to the members, be on the lookout for a poll on the channel. so we can start to get some of the membership stuff going and
Yes.
get what you guys are interested in, and if you're interested in doing a couple other things. So just be on the lookout in the membership portion of the channel.
Now, I know some of you can't see, so we'll make sure that we get this out on all social media. Anthony has talked to me about that. We'll make sure we get it out on Facebook so you can see it too. I'll post it to Facebook. I'll post it to the YouTube channel. I'll post it to Twitter. So, the poll will get posted everywhere, just so you all know. Let's see. Who else? Aaron is here. Hey, Aaron, how are you? We've got Noob and Company TV is here. What's up, Noob? We've got Brandon. We got Jason Stauffer, a member of the channel. Thank you for the suggestion to watch Knock at the Cabin. I loved it. Great movie. It really was. I have Peacock and Netflix. What should I watch next? I think Jeff was having a conversation asking him if he likes horror. I saw that there. Derek Fleming said, El Reverso stole my name. Damn it. Let's see here. We have Heather is here. Got the 77. Yeah, it's hot everywhere, I guess. We've got Brandon is here. Hey, Brandon. April feels like summer. WWE Draft. Brandon Barnes is here. Hey, Brandon. Bonkers LFC is here. We have, who else? John Kessler. Hey, John. Alicia's here. Hey, Alicia. We've got Hassan is here. Hello to you. Michael King. We have Dana. Hey, Dana. And I think we're good. All right. I'm caught up. Okay. So let's get to tonight's card, Jeff, I guess, huh?
Yeah, I got to shout this out, too, because I'm kind of in a mood right now. So
go right
I'm in not such a great mood, but something that just made me laugh. I'm doing the whole thing of waiting on Impact on the next stream to start. And I've done this before, titling videos, but this one is titled Impact Callihan and Angels versus Hendry and Dirty Dango, like the movie Dango.
Django, DJS. Yeah, it is Django.
like the movie Django that
yeah. So wasn't that was that Tarantino? Was that a Tarantino
yeah.
film? Yeah.
Tarantino film, yeah.
That's hilarious. Yeah, that's hilarious. I just noticed it now. You're right. Dirty Django. Okay. All right. Well, there you go. That's awesome. All right. So Jack is here. What's up, Joe and Jeff? Night of Champions coming up or coming back. Yeah, the WWE thing. I did see that. Somebody mentioned in the chat. I just looked at it now. They're calling it Night of Champions. Yes, I saw that. Kind of cool. Django Unchained. Was it Django Unleashed? Was it Django Unleashed? Unchained? Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right, man. Let's get to the card for tonight. It's actually pretty big. Pretty big card usually. A lot of times these cards right before pay-per-view aren't that huge. Of course, we just had Johnny Swinger versus El Reverso. We should have known who was going to win that. Of course, it was El Reverso. So poor Johnny Swinger. He's still 0 for whatever. So not looking like he's going to get that title shot unless he goes on a major streak and wins a whole bunch of matches. Drew Allen says, Joe Jeff, I realized something tonight that my opinion, what if Dango turns on Santino for the pay-per-view and joins with the Law with Sammy and Diener? Well, that's interesting.
That is
that's interesting. He's kind of an annoyance, right? So it wouldn't be too far fetched. All right, main card. Let's go bottom to top. So we're going to start off with, of course, Mickie James. Her final decision regarding her status. So she did say on her Twitter that she was to visit a doctor, and the final x-rays came back. So she is going to come on tonight and make an announcement for her status for Rebellion. So it's either she's in or she's out. If she's out, she will have to relinquish her title to whoever wins the match between Deonna Purrazzo and Jordynne Grace. If she's in, it'll be a triple threat. And again, whoever wins it will, of course, be the champion then at that point. So, Jeff, what do you think of Mickie James? Do you think, I don't know, I'm kind of leaning, I think she's going to wrestle. Yeah, I kind of think it's going to be that way.
I do too. We'll get into the prediction later, but yeah, I think that I think she'll wrestle. I do.
They can kind of protect her too in a triple
Yeah.
threat. So even if she's a little banged up, she may not be in the match very much. And could kind of get protected that way. So yeah, I would agree. But we'll get to the prediction on who we think the winner is going to be. We've got Savannah Evans and Tasha's boy. We've been waiting for this one forever. From back when the two of them were together, and Savannah was always kind of Tasha's lackey a little bit, and we've been waiting for this breakup for the longest time, and finally comes to a culmination after a couple of years. So talk about long-term storytelling that they went with this. But Savannah Evans and Tasha Steelz, Jeff, this is going to be a really, really interesting match.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Yeah, I've been. You know what's funny about this is that it's actually not Savannah. It's going to be Giselle.
Oh, they switched it. It's okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it'll be Giselle
okay.
against Tasha, unless they change it back again. But
you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, they did.
But,
yeah, it's on the bloop. There it is.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I'm either way. If Tasha was wrestling a broomstick tonight, I'm just happy to see Tasha back in a ring. Happy to see her back in Impact. I'm really excited. I think Tasha gets the win here.
I do too. Yeah.
I do think that we'll get Tasha and Savannah at some point soon. If we don't, if that's not what we get tonight, I think we get it at some point soon.
It could be that they're leading, Jeff, to whoever wins that women's match. Tasha might be right up there as their first contender, going forward. So, which would make a lot of sense. So it could be, Jordan against Tasha, could be Deonna against Tasha, or Mickie. Mickie and Tasha have background heat. So, so that'll be interesting to see where that goes. All right, we've got, Joe Hendry, I believe, and Dirty Dango against Angels and Callihan of the Design. So very interesting. Things haven't been going too well with Sammy in the Design. Not working very well. They're kind of backfiring against him a little bit. We'll see where this, and I mean, can't necessarily say, Jeff, that Hendry and Dango are exactly on the same page either.
I'll say this. They might not be on the same page, but the pairing is a lot of fun.
Very true.
I think it James
Dirty Django.
I honestly, I'm really looking forward to this because I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But I also think this is going to set up for some other things. So I think one of the other guys, possibly Diener, gets involved. And that's where we get Santino.
Oh yeah, okay.
I think we get a 6-man. We're gonna get the 6-man tag at Rebellion.
Yep.
But I think I do think that Diener gets involved here.
Okay, yeah, that would make a lot of sense. It'd be hilarious. I don't think he will do it, but could you imagine if Hendry did something for the Design song for when they come out to the? Oh my god.
That would be hilarious.
My God, that would be really funny. I don't think they'll do it, but it would be really funny. All right, we've got Taylor Wilde against Jessicka. This is more of the feud going on between the Coven and, of course, the Death Dolls. Jessicka, though, had that whole thing with Taya being taken away in the coffin, and so are we gonna see Jessicka kind of heading back to Havoc, Jeff?
I don't know, and honestly, I'm okay either way. Like I love her, period. Whether it's Jessicka or Havoc, either way, I'm happy. I'd like to see what they would do with the story to take her back to Havoc. Like maybe she was bamboozled somehow into changing, and we get some interesting storyline developed there. So It's interesting though, because I don't know that they'll hurt Taylor Wilde's momentum going into Rebellion, given the
Yeah,
fact that the Coven is defending the titles um against the Death Dolls
right.
at Rebellion on Sunday. But I don't think they'll hurt the momentum going in, but it will be interesting to see if Jessicka picks up the win here. I will say that I'll say we get a little bit of a swerve,
Okay.
and I think that Jessicka wins, putting a little bit of doubt in our minds for Sunday,
Good point.
making us believe that the Death Dolls could
Mm-hmm.
win. So
Good
I could
point.
see that happening.
Yeah, I could see that as well. When do you think we see the return of Sue Young? Says Wesley. Well, welcome, Wesley. First of all, new name out there. It's awesome to have you. That's a great question. I mean, does Sue get involved with does she get involved with this feud somehow? And if so, who would she side with? Would she be part of the Coven? She could fit in any of them. Would she be part of the Coven or would she be part of the Death Dolls? If she is part of the Death Dolls, we may see a different personality as part of the Death Dolls.
Here's something else that I'm going to throw out there.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be surprised if we get Jody Threat involved somehow
Okay.
as a third member to either one of these groups.
Okay.
Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, Sue has had feuds with Rosemary in the past. Been waiting months. Yeah, it's been a while, right? So that's a great question. I don't know. You could almost see it at any time. I mean, Rebellion's a big pay-per-view, so they could certainly have surprises. They tend to have or save a lot of them for Slammiversary, but you never know. I mean, we could see some in this. I would like to see Jody Threat and the Death Dolls. Very, very possible. Yeah, just what Jeff was mentioning. And finally, tonight we have this probably be the main event, I'd imagine. The Hardcore War that we're going to get on Rebellion for the advantage. So this is for the advantage. It's Kazarian against Kenny King. Great matchup. Two amazing wrestlers. This should be an awesome match. If it's allowed to go all the way through without a lot of shenanigans, which I kind of doubt. But we'll see. But anyway, whoever wins this match gets an advantage in this Hardcore War. And I do believe they have announced all the members. I think we saw all the members on of each team. I think I'm really upset that I didn't see Sandman. But yeah, I think they did anyway. Let me look and see. Yeah, it looks like it's Bully Ray, the Goons, Masha, and Kenny King. And then on the other side, it's Dreamer, it's Kazarian, it's Killer Kelly, which is actually kind of cool.
Yep.
Upinder and who am I missing? Yuya. So they did announce all the members of the team. So, but either way, that should be a lot of fun too. Hardcore War. James said, "Me in heaven." Deanna's here. Hey, Deanna, how are you? All right. So that is tonight's card, and it should be fun. It's again, like I said, it's a go home show for Rebellion on Sunday, which we will be carrying on our channel. So come out and check it out. Okay, it is Thursday. We've got about 17 minutes or so to go before showtime, and you all know what the next question is going to be. If you're new to the channel, well, we like wrestling and stuff, but we also talk about food. And the reason we do is for two reasons, really, for get everybody hungry in the chat, pay more attention. You pay more attention when you're hungry, right? You're not as bored, you're not tired. And the other thing is, just to get, good food mentioned out there, right? Never a bad thing to do that. So let's talk about this. Let us all know what you had today. Dinner, lunch, breakfast, midnight snack. For those of you who are overseas, we don't care. We don't discriminate. Let us know what you had good today and share it with the rest of the chat to get them all hungry. And we will do the same. So let us know what you all had on your menu today. Deanna says Sonic double cheeseburger and tots.
Yes. Did you
That's
get a slush? Did you get a slush,
oh
Deanna?
my God, their slushies are so awesome there.
They
It
are.
is definitely slushy weather. I had an
That's good.
icy from Burger King today. I had a Coke slush from Burger King on my way home, along with that sourdough sandwich. That's what I had for dinner. Chicken and mushroom pie and chips, says James Chadwick. Dana says tacos. Noob and Company says all meat pizza. Best toppings for pizza all of the time. So you got to tell us what meats there is. I mean, I know the traditional is pepperoni, right? Sausage, probably. What else you got on there? Are you talking bacon? Are you talking chicken? Are you talking? Well, I mean, what ham? What else are you putting on there with the all meat pizza? Just ordered a bacon quarter pounder with cheese from McDonald's. Been so long. Lemonade slush, said Deanna. That's good. There you go. You got the slush. Awesome. Chicken Kiev, roast potatoes and veggies, says Bonkers. That sounds good. Tamales and rice for dinner, says Heather.
Also sounds really good.
That does. I need a new maker for slushies. The cherry limeade. Oh God, the cherry limeade is awesome.
I love it.
That is really, really good. I haven't had one of those in forever. I have a Sonic right, probably 5 minutes from where I work. You know what I like there too is the pretzels. They're hot pretzels.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why they're so good. They're amazing.
They're good.
I made fish fry, baked potato, and potato salad for dinner. There you go. I'm kind of potato saladed out. I had a lot of it over the Easter weekend. That was one of that and ham. I don't think I could look at ham for a while. A lot of ham. We had ham coated with Dr. Pepper glaze, which was pretty good. And then we had ham again, and then potato salad, and that's the Easter thing. Pepperoni, bacon, sausage, and ham. There you go. Yep. There you go. Mick says, I'm a fan of this YouTube channel. Well, thank you, Mick. Appreciate that. Bacon and cheese with ghost peppers. Ooh, that's hot.
Bring in the heat. I love it. I love the heat.
Aaron went a little breakfast for dinner. Bacon and scrambled eggs with mozzarella cheese with hash browns for breakfast. Oh, okay. Wow, that's a big breakfast. Dinner is prime rib with sweet potatoes with honey butter crescent rolls with dude. Aaron's a chef. Aaron makes some great stuff, man.
Good grief, Aaron. That's amazing. That's amazing.
If we started giving out rewards for the menus that you guys give, like Aaron, you'd be right up there.
Yeah.
You would be right up there, man. I mean, damn. You're as bad as Chris. Remember when Chris used to give us his stuff?
Oh my God, yeah.
Good Lord, man. Yeah. Deanna says like
him and Rusty used to give us some.
He did. Yeah, man. They used to some amazing stuff. It's like getting a pretzel from the fair. I have a question. What is your favorite pizza? My favorite pizza is mac and cheese pizza. That's very different.
That is different.
For me, I always kind of liked sausage. Sausage and pepperoni, probably, if I had to say. But I do like Meat Lovers Pizza too. From Pizza Hut, I get Meat Lovers Pizza a lot. So, yeah. Jeff, what's your favorite pizza?
Favorite pizza? Oh man, this is tough. I like the supreme pizzas with everything on it, the veggies and all the meat. But I will say this too: there's a pizza shop basically next to my office building. And they have chicken bacon ranch pizza.
Oh my God, I've had that.
Oh my gosh, it's so amazing.
Do they drizzle the ranch like across? Dude, that's really good.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's really good. I'll say this too for people that aren't familiar with New York pizza. I don't know the last time I've had Pizza Hut or anything like that, because just getting it from the mom and pop places is just better.
Yeah, New York pizza is very, very different.
New York pizza is so good. And that's not saying I don't like Chicago style, because I do love the deep dish. So I love it all. I'm an equal opportunity pizza eater.
Jeff was the one who turned me on to Blaze. We got a Blaze like by my store, and he was the one who told me about Blaze's chicken, the barbecue chicken. Oh God, Blaze is tremendous if you go and you eat it there. That's one thing I noticed. If you get it and that comes right out of that oven, and they put it on that plate in front of you. Oh, and their breadsticks. with the pesto on the, oh my God, those sticks are to die for. They just take a pizza dough, they cut it up into little sticks, they put a ton of mozzarella cheese on it, and then they put like pesto on the top. Good Lord, man. It's so bad for you, but it's amazing. It's so good.
So good.
And that blood orange lemonade they've got there.
Oh, that's amazing.
Dude, man, if you don't have a Blaze, or if you have a Blaze and you haven't gone, oh, it's amazing. It's really good. I made beef stroganoff. Oh, that's good. My wife makes good beef stroganoff. I like it too. Fish chips and cheese, says Alicia. Well, that's very very overseas. Beef empanadas and Cajun seasoned fries, says John. Boy, everybody's eating good. Everybody's eating good. Deanna says ham croquettes and ham and beans. I'm guessing you're using Easter leftovers, are you not? You're finding ways to use that Easter leftover. My mom used to use the leftover ham and make split pea soup after Easter. So and I liked it. I was always a fan of peas. But she used to make ham and she either make split pea soup or else she'd make ham and bean soup with the leftover ham. So made leg of lamb for Easter dinner. My God, Aaron's a chef, man.
Chef.
Aaron, if you're not a chef, you should be. I don't know what it is you do for your profession, but you should be a chef. Aaron needs to record himself making dinner and put it on YouTube so we can all watch. Yeah, we could have Aaron's dinner time on the Insiders channel. We would share it. Rusty, that's a name. Yeah, right. Rusty. We haven't seen Rusty. I still talk to him from time to time. He's doing well. He asks about a lot of you that he knew and everything, and misses everybody. So, but a lot of things, of course, going on in his life and stuff like that, different jobs, and he's running around and stuff like that. But he's doing well. So, Greek pizza is my favorite. Thin crust pepperoni with bacon, says Derek. I'm a thin crust guy. Meat feast and barbecue chicken and ham and mushroom, my favorite pizzas. My favorite is with turkey sausage and turkey pepperoni, less grease. I love pepperoni and mushrooms. Little Caesars on Monday that finally delivered here. Oh, they finally deliver here now. I have to have gluten-free pizza. Yeah, my mom does too.
I just told Heather in chat, and she just said she wishes they had one there. Blaze has an amazing cauliflower crust.
Oh yeah, that's right. They do. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Amazing. It is amazing.
It's not easy to find good ones of them because if you buy them frozen, they taste too much like cauliflower.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I would agree. I did try that because my mom has to eat that too, gluten free, and it is actually really good. It's probably the best one I've tasted anyway. So I agree. Do you think AJ Styles comes back to Impact? Oh, I don't know. He did say he wants to finish his career out in WWE, so I'm not sure. Maybe they'll induct him into their Hall of Fame, though.
They will. They will. That'll happen. Yeah.
Yeah. So at some point, we might see him back for a Hall of Fame celebration. Let's see here. We have always make split pea soup with the leftovers. Got to come to Minnesota where I went to college. There's this place called Pizza Lucha. So damn good.
Derek, when you come to New York, I got to introduce you to some authentic New York style pizza. When you come to New York, I got you covered.
New York is a different animal when it comes to pizza.
Yeah.
James said that's good. Glad he's doing well. Send him I will. I'll let him know that you asked about him. I certainly will. Got cauliflower pizza from the supermarket. It was good. I forgot the name of the market. Yeah, I've had some frozen ones, and like I said, it tastes, and I like cauliflower. But when it has that overwhelming cauliflower taste, you all know what that is. It kind of overwhelms the rest of it. It makes you not taste the sauce and stuff. But I'm glad you got a good one. I've tried a few and they weren't great. Mark is here. Remember when we heard that WWE is being sold to Endeavor? I know they're different companies, different situations, but when that happened, something told me the Commanders were next. Well, they got
sold today.
They did. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, a group of people that had Magic Johnson from the Lakers, formerly of the Lakers, as one of the owners. He's also a part owner of the Dodgers, of the LA Dodgers too. Yep. So yeah. Listen, that had to happen. The Commanders owner, Dan Snyder, was horrible person from what I understand, and a lot of people said. So, saying that he hired people to watch over the other owners and the commissioner, I mean, that's a little weird. So I kind of think, yeah, you know what, it'll probably be a step in a better direction. I kind of almost wish Jerry Jones would be gone too. I've said this many, many times. So I think it's going to be a good direction for them to
Joe,
get him.
I'm going to give you a bold prediction.
Okay.
For the Cowboys. 10 to 15 years from now, you're going to have an owner that is a former basketball player.
Oh.
His favorite team just happens to be the Cowboys.
LeBron, are you thinking? Wow. Okay.
I think at some point, if things go a certain way, I know he wants to own an NBA team.
Yes.
But I could definitely see him making that play at some point.
He's made it clear about some of Jerry's things from the past. I know there was that really incriminating picture that Jerry had from his past, and that LeBron brought that up. Maybe he was a huge Cowboys fan, but I think he's probably soured on them just because of some of the stuff that Jerry does. So yeah, you never know. A lot of times, maybe that would be something he would try to replicate or try to fix at some point, where he's like, all right, maybe this old man needs to go. I'll just buy the team and try to bring them back to glory. I'm down with that as long as I'm around to see it. It has to get ruled on by the owners, but that shouldn't be a problem. DiGiorno makes a good one that is made with rice flour. It's good but expensive. $10 for frozen pizza. Yeah,
wow,
that is a lot. Snyder the Snake, says Derek. 5 minutes until showtime. Let's go. Actually, it's 4:38 right now. Trying to think of some stuff going on anywhere else around. It's been kind of a quiet week, really. Monday Night Raw was good. I did not see NXT. I saw a little bit of. I got to mention this. Really, really awesome to see Jeff Hardy back. Really, really good to see. I'm really happy for him. And the way his brother Matt looked when he was in the ring last night was tremendous. Big smile on Matt's face. And I just really sincerely hope he's doing well. They said he probably can't wrestle yet for a little while. He's there, but just for promotional stuff. They said he probably won't be in matches, for a little bit. But it was just great to see. Listen, the man is a legend in the business. He's been in so many great matches throughout his career, and anytime someone struggles, the best thing is for it to see him come back. And I hope this time that he sticks around. I hope he keeps everything going in a good direction, and I hope he's back because everybody loves him, and it's great to see him back. I don't know if you saw it, Jeff, but it was awesome to see.
Yeah, I'll say this, and I'm just gonna spit it out. I don't care if Jeff Hardy wrestles another match ever in his life. I just want Jeff Hardy, the man, to be okay and have the resources and support that he needs.
Yeah.
If you're newer to this channel, you may not know this about my professional life, but I've spent a lot of time in the recovery field, and it's difficult. Addiction is hard.
Yeah.
And when you don't have the right supports in place, the right resources, it can be even more difficult. So I hope that everyone that's around him, which I'm sure they are, I hope that everyone around him is loving on him, is supporting him, is providing him resources, but not only providing him resources, I hope the people that are around him are seeking out resources for themselves as well.
Yep.
To figure out how to support him in the correct way. You have to have it. It takes a village when it comes to recovery, and recovery is possible for everyone, but it's tough. So I pray for him. I pray for his well-being. And again, when it comes down to it, I take the wrestling stuff is way, way, way down the line for me. And I know it is for a lot of people. But honestly, and this is what I want people to understand. and this is a larger conversation and not really meant for a watch along, so I'm not gonna go into depth. But addiction is tough, and it's not like people just choose to be addicted to things. It happens, um, and it's hard. And I think we have to give him grace. I hope the people around him have given him grace. But it is good to see him. He looked like he was doing well.
Mm-hmm.
Again, slow play it. If you're AEW, slow play it.
Yeah.
Don't rush him back into anything. Let him get his bearings and get to where he needs to be. But I'm sure he knows that all the fans are happy to see him. They love him. We love him. Yeah, I hope he's doing well in his journey, in his recovery journey.
Yeah, absolutely. And he's 100%. Last thing you want to see is him come back too quickly or whatever the case might be, and then can run back into problems again, because we've seen that in the past. So yeah, I mean, we all are rooting for him, and like Jeff said, praying for him, and hope that he's able to stay on that line. So I read online that Anthem's first quarter for Impact was great. I'm not surprised. The results were great, so I'm really not surprised by that. What do you think of it? Yeah, we're just talking about that now, Mick. Amen to that, says Heather. Okay. Yeah, that's really well. There wasn't a whole ton going on. We're waiting, obviously, with WWE for the draft, whenever that's going to be. We didn't get a definitive date. Some people are saying after Backlash, which I guess would make sense. But we are not. We haven't gotten a definitive date on that yet. Jeff's got company. Hello. Someone's tired.
You're sweating. Yeah, it is hot.
Oh, it's she's right. It is.
Yeah, it's hot.
Kind of wishing I had my air conditioner in my window a little bit earlier than I do.
Yeah.
Jeff's got visitors. Aaron says, let's go. James Chadwick says, hello, little one. I have to show you guys, if you didn't see it. My daughter, my youngest one, when we had Easter, took this picture of Marley, of my dog. This is like an amazing picture. She took this out in my backyard with the sun in the sky. You could see above her. And then just like she just took like an amazing picture. I'm like, that's like almost like an art style type picture.
That's a great picture. I love that picture when you posted it, man. That is awesome.
Yeah, like I don't even know how she got that angle. I'm like, you should really take pictures, but she took them with her iPhone. I don't know how she got the angle or anything. I'm like, you might want to think about photography as a profession. Like, that was an amazing picture. Like, it's a poster style picture.
Which iPhone does she have?
14 Pro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the portrait mode on the iPhone is tremendous, and it kind of stylizes the background, and it looks really good. So yeah, I
like the sun was in the background, like it was amazing. Like she shared it, I was like, wow, that's awesome. Like you can somebody worked as like you should get a poster like made of that, like get it framed. Like she really did an amazing job with that. It was awesome. Has Mickie appeared yet? Raven-haired Rebel? No, not yet. We just started. We're just at the highlights from the last couple of weeks, actually. They're showing Josh relinquishing his title. By the way, Josh Alexander is doing an 80s sitcom show, talking about old 80s sitcoms on Access TV.
Right.
Yeah, he put out a question last night, and I shared it on Insiders because you guys know I'm a big 80s nut. He wrote, what are some of your favorite sitcoms from the early 80s? Catch me on the very best of the 80s on Access TV as we count down early 80s sitcoms Friday at 8 p.m. So that's tomorrow that he's doing that. So if you have Access TV, check that out. And, of course, I had a volunteer on the post. I put Cheers. I put Mork and Mindy. I put down I can't remember. I put another couple of things in there, but yeah, I mean that's Night Court. I mean that's my time, man. I loved all of that stuff. And so seeing him having to do that, and it was funny because I think it was who responded to him. I can't remember. Somebody from Impact responded saying, you weren't even born during the 80s, so why are you doing this? Was somebody from Impact
let me ask you this. Do you remember a show called Silk Stalkings?
I do.
Okay, I'm so glad that I'm not going crazy and someone else remembers that show.
Oh, I absolutely do. Yeah. That came on a little later.
Yeah, it might have been late 80s, early 90s, but
yeah, later at night too.
Yeah, it was late at night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yep. Mm-hmm.
That and Knots Landing, my mom
Oh my
had me
God,
watching
Knots Landing, Dallas Dynasty, like all
Yeah.
those nighttime soaps that were on. Oh my God, yeah, for sure. I want to see who that was. Oh, and I put Different Strokes too in there.
Yeah.
But I have to. Who was it that responded to him? I wanted Lance Storm. Lance Storm wrote, "You weren't born yet in the early '80s." Oh man. So good. What you talking about, Willis? What do we got here? We got Kenny King and Kazarian to kick it off. There you go. There you go. Mr. Majestic says, I think Impact Wrestling has a better product than WWE and AEW. We're not going to argue with you. We're not going to argue with you. We love this show, man.
Heather with the Falcon Crest shout out. You remember Falcon Crest?
Oh my God, I do remember Falcon Crest. Yes, I do. I used to watch. I was young, so obviously when Dallas came out, I used to watch Dallas strictly because they would show Cowboy Stadium at the very beginning in the title theme.
Yeah, and
I was a huge Cowboys fan when I was a kid, so I was like, ah. But then I hated the show. Although I started watching a little more when the whole shoe shot JR thing.
I kind
of dug that. Until you found out that Bobby was in the shower and the whole thing was a dream. It was a little weird. But yeah, Silk Stockings is American drama. Yes.
Yep. You remember Simon and Simon?
I
do. Jake and the Fat Man.
Jake and the Fat Man. How about Hill Street Blues?
Hill Street Blues. Denzel. Shout out Denzel.
Oh my God, so good, man. Hill Street Blues is so. You can watch that on Hulu. The whole thing is on Hulu.
The whole thing. Yep.
I loved Renko, the cowboy guy, the guy who pretended he was a cowboy and had that southern drawl. Him and Hill. I loved Hill and Renko as a team on there. Yeah, it's so good. And the sergeant, let's be careful out there.
Yeah.
At the very beginning. The greatest American hero.
Give me 1 second, Joe. I'll be right back.
Oh my God. Half the crap you're talking about, we never got. Airwolf, the Equalizer. Oh, look at all this 80s stuff. Who Shot JR was the cliffhanger of all TV cliffhangers. Yeah, it lasted an entire summer. You never found out about it until the following. It was almost like the whole thing with Walking Dead where Negan baseball batted the characters and you didn't know who it was. And it lasted until the next season started. Yeah, I remember that. Kazarian up and over. And now a nice chop from Frankie Kazarian to Kenny King. He felt that one. Couple hard chops. Kazarian goes off the rope, coming back over, and nice reversal there. And an arm drag. Crowd looks at the crowd's pretty full. Yeah, their shows have been getting some they've been getting some good amount of people at these shows. Bully Ray hanging out outside the ring. So I guess the rest of the teams are out there. Yeah, they are. Mosh is out there. The Goons are out there. Dreamers team. Is Dreamers team out there too? I'm not seeing. Oh yeah, they're on the other side of the ring. This is going to devolve into a massacre at the end. Walker, Texas Ranger. They have a new one out of that. It's on the WB, I think, right? Good show. Good show. I'm that was my heyday of TV. I watched so much, and if you go back to that time, a lot of the superhero shows that were on too. The Incredible Hulk with Bill Bixby was awesome. Then you had Spider-Man, this very short-lived Spider-Man live-action TV show, which was not good. But the theme song will live in infamy as being almost like a porn song theme. That was. What else? A lot of sci-fi going on. Buck Rogers in the 25th Century was on. The Greatest American Hero, as I mentioned, one of my favorite shows of all time. Loved it. It only lasted a season, but I thought it was a great premise, and I'm shocked that they almost didn't do a remake of that. Rab Nesbitt, late 80s, 90s. Look at the GCW World Champion out there. Here comes the spy. That's the cartoon Dead Man Talking, the 60s cartoon. I watched that when I was very young. That's where that theme song came from that they play all the time. Spider-Man. Yeah. That came from the cartoon, the 60s cartoon, which is very campy. Bobby Ewing in the shower, waking up. Yeah, very stupid conclusion to a very, very big cliffhanger. The Flash, yeah, the 90s. The Flash came out in the 90s originally, Paul, with John Wesley Shipp was the character. I went back and watched some of that. It's on somewhere. Tubi, might be on Tubi. A lot of those old 80s TV shows are on Tubi. Heat of the Night, great show. Great show. Oh man, Dead Man, that's okay. You're dating yourself. I date myself. I can't help it. That's my era, and I talk about that stuff all the time, so it's all good. I think the Heat will steal this one. Yeah, you would more than likely think so. I wouldn't be surprised if they did.
Hey, John.
Hey, the whole gang's there. Hello. How are you guys?
He said,
are you hot? Is it hot in there?
Mr. Joe said, "Are you hot?" We're hot. I'm about to turn on the AC.
I don't blame you, dude. If mine was in the window, I would too.
Yeah.
And I'm in shorts.
Yeah, they're in shorts, so
I am in shorts too. I am in shorts too.
All right, love you guys.
I will see you all Sunday. That's why I'm here tonight. Cool, Mick. Appreciate that. Yeah. Chuck Norris had a cartoon. Oh my god, dude! There were so many. Cartoons were amazing in the '80s. Transformers. Oh god. Voltron. I used to watch some of the anime stuff. Speed Racer. Star Blazers. Oh my gosh! Like I loved it. There was a Dungeons and Dragons cartoon, which by the way is in the theaters, which I have to probably go see. But yeah, that was great cartoons. Saturday morning stuff I used to watch all the time, like Bugs Bunny and Space Ghost.
Space Ghost was my guy.
Oh my god, dude, love that show.
Speed Racer. Jack Michael says Mach 5.
The Mach 5, baby.
Mach 5, baby.
Dude. The cartoon was so campy with that. They had that monkey named Chim Chim, I think his name was. Yeah. It was so campy, but I loved it, man. I loved Racer X. Like the whole mystery was, who is Racer X? Like, who is this dude? Like, always thought he's got to be like his brother or somebody because he's always watching over him. And it was like, and they never told you. Like, you never found out. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, I loved all those cartoons, man. Used to watch all that stuff.
What about Johnny Quest?
Johnny Quest, yes. Land of the Lost, Jeff. Remember Land of the Lost with the sleeve stacks? Man, Saturday mornings were so great when you were a kid.
So amazing.
So much fun. You looked so forward to getting up on Saturday and watching all this stuff.
Get your bowl of cereal and
it was so good, man. TV. Sit with your little TV tray. You have those little TV trays, and you just plant yourself in front of the TV, and you're just like you're lost until midnight or until noon. You're gone until noon. You start at like 8:30 in the morning and right through, and you're just stuck there till noon. You don't move. Mm-hmm. It was so good, man.
And I got to shout this one out too, even though it may be a little problematic for some, but it was a great cartoon and taught me a lot of life lessons. Fat Albert.
Oh yeah, dude, loved Fat Albert, man. Love Fat Albert. I love Mushroom. Who was the guy that wore the Jello mold over his head with the pink eye? I love that guy.
Yeah.
It's crazy that was like Bill Cosby like knew a lot of those, like a lot of them were people that he knew.
Yeah, he knew.
Like, kids that he grew up with and stuff. Oh yeah, I loved Fat Albert.
Oh, what a cutter.
Yeah, look at that cutter on Kenny King too. No, just kicks out. Hey. I love Fat Albert.
I'm going to sing a song for oh, let me stop.
Oh my god. I loved it, dude. It was so good. So good. I can't stand how legendary shows went away and everything. You got to watch certain things. Like I said,
What?
Paul, get Tubi. Honestly, get Tubi, and all that stuff is on there. Like all of that stuff is on. I found stuff on Tubi I haven't seen in years. Scooby Doo, yeah, without a doubt. Scooby Doo, 90s Nickelodeon, Soul Train. My gosh, the music shows. American Bandstand, Soul Train.
Yeah.
Oh, they were all so good. Oh, this has devolved into chaos like I thought it would.
Yeah, this is broken down all the way.
Brian Myers is on the ring. Look out now. Who do we got?
Oh, look at who it is.
Oh, Moose just speared the crap out of Kazarian.
That's like the best dressed spear that I've seen.
Yeah, right. Moose.
The nice kicks.
Moose comes in and costs them the win by spearing. Oh, we're getting a feud out of that, Jeff, aren't we? Moose and Kazarian.
Yeah.
Woo! Sign me up for that.
I'm good with that.
Sign me up for that.
But here's the question that I don't know if a lot of people know the answer to. Is Moose really on anybody's side?
That's true. Moose is always out for himself. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's on anybody's side. I think he just wants to kick everybody's behind.
Yeah, I agree. Scooby-Doo and Thundercats are goated. My son has Space Ghost shows on DVD. Loved it. Captain Planet.
I'm really about to date myself here. I didn't catch it when it was like live and brand new, but Top Cat is like my favorite. Top Cat is my favorite cartoon of all time.
Yeah, man. It's so hard to pick a favorite because I love, like, I grew up, like, even in the 70s when I was growing up, the Flintstones, Bugs Bunny, Bully holds up Masha. Look at this. The villains are celebrating in the ring. Moose was celebrating with them, though, so there you go. All of a sudden, Bully and Moose are buddy. Shaking hands there. But we'll see. We'll see. Moose can turn on you like a dime.
I was going to say, I wouldn't trust Moose. It wouldn't surprise me if he was on the other side.
Yeah, you're right.
Did that to infiltrate.
What was this from? We got a little Canadian national anthem playing here? Yeah.
Oh.
Macklin interrupts the Canadian now. Of course he did.
You want to talk about some heat? That's how you.
Of course he did. Look at the smile on his face.
Smiles.
Mushmouth. Thank you.
Mushmouth. Thank you, Heather. Bonkers talking about the Pink Panther.
I love the Pink Panther. The Pink Panther never spoke a word.
Never.
Not a word. But you know what? It didn't matter. The Jetsons were fantastic. You know what I liked, and so many people got annoyed by it? My mom hated it, was Woody Woodpecker.
Oh, gosh.
So many people hated that cartoon.
I used to be able to do the laugh. I can't anymore.
Yeah. Jabberjaw. Jabberjaw sounded like one of the Three Stooges. He would always go, yeah. Curly. Yes. Oh, look behind you, Macklin. Look out. Here we go. A preview of Rebellion. Kushida and Macklin.
All right, I'm gonna throw this out there. Based off of what we saw last week with Josh relinquishing the title. Quite honestly, I don't know anybody that was giving Kushida a chance before that. Now, especially with this run-in, it makes you think that there's a chance.
Very true.
Which is all you need.
Yep.
Which is all you need.
Either way, I think it's going to be a phenomenal match.
I agree. Bonkers going deep again with the Hong Kong
Phooey. Oh my God. I was thinking Underdog.
Yes.
Loved Underdog.
And Penelope Pit Stop.
Yes. Wait, let me see if I can do this. I'm gonna get you, Gadget.
That's good.
Dr. Claw, baby, with the cat
Oh,
when he used to mangle his poor pet cat all the time when he would lose. I love Inspector Gadget.
That
That's
was
great
really
too.
good.
That's great too.
Ooh.
Knocked out of the ring. Kushida standing tall inside. And now he's going. Looks like, nope, security getting them separated here. But that was great. Getting you a little fired up for the main event.
All right, here's another one, Joe. I don't know if you remember this.
Caveman.
Let me know if you remember this.
Go ahead.
Do you remember the cartoon Wait Till Your Father Gets Home?
Wow, that sounds familiar.
It was like a 70s version of Family Guy almost.
Oh, I think I do.
Yeah.
We got Crazy Steve.
Crazy Steve. Okay.
Oh, I love when he does these announcements for Taurus. This is fantastic.
Great.
Black Taurus. They need bigger security guys. Most wrestlers do, or most wrestling events do, yes. The security guys just always get beat down.
Having been one of those security people at a WWE show one time, hey, watch it.
It's probably a very thankless job. They do use athletes for that.
Yeah. So a lot of times what they do is they'll use local independent wrestling talent to give them that opportunity and to be a part of that. So when WWE ran some house shows in Greenville and Anderson back in the day when I was wrestling, we got an opportunity to be some security in a few spots. So it was really cool. It was really cool.
Somebody mentioned earlier Ren and Stimpy. Dude, I'll never forget how much I laughed when I first watched Ren and Stimpy. Ren and Stimpy was demented. And if you like Ren and Stimpy, you have to go find out. And you go look at the picture of John Crickfalusi, who did that show. He looks like
look who it is. Laredo
Kid's back.
He's back.
That's Lindsay Dorado. They're calling this Lucha Lit. So this is awesome.
Good to see him back.
Yeah, that's awesome. No, this was not advertised, Heather. Nope, not at all. And now we got Rich Swann involved with this.
Oh my gosh, this is going to be a crazy match. Please tell me this is some kind of X Division qualifier.
I don't know what it is, but this is pretty cool, man. This was not announced. Fatal 4-way, it looks like. A new tag team reformed. He is cleared from injury. Laredo should be the next X Division champ. Beavis and Butthead. Oh my God. I don't think I've ever laughed so hard as when I saw the Cornholio episode. I don't think I've ever laughed so hard watching a cartoon. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Big double clothesline from Taurus to start off, and it's Taurus and Laredo Kid. I used to have a Stimpy doll that farts. Stimpy. My dog likes, obviously, Marley obviously likes Ren and Stimpy. That was a funny bark.
That was
that was a hound bark right there. That was a upset about something she saw out there. You know what? She's starting to see rabbits.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because we had rabbits. The one night she went out, we put her out on the side of the house, and the gate to the back to our backyard, there's a rabbit on the other side of the gate, so she went bananas. Beavis and Butt episodes are on Paramount Plus. That was a great show, man.
There's a new movie too.
Yes, there is. I think they went to space or something like that. It's kind of Yeah, they were awesome. A friend of mine used to go to drive-throughs. Like he'd pull up to a drive-through and he would talk in Beavis and Butthead's voices when he would order his food. He got so much free food because of that. He'd pull around the other side. People are cracking up laughing, and they're like, "Oh my god, you don't even have to pay." Everybody's down and out on the outside in a mass of bodies. Check out the new Impact Wrestling Diary with Trey Miguel. Oh, very cool. I did not know that was out. I will definitely check that out. Those diaries are really good.
Yeah. Did you get to see the one on Bhupinder?
Yes. Bhupinder. Yes. Bhupinder's was very good.
It was very good. Yeah.
Yeah, it was very good. Right up there with Giselle's. I think Giselle's and his are probably the best too. Not that I'm rating them. They were all good. The Josh one was fantastic too.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
yeah.
Cocaine Bear's out tomorrow.
On Peacock.
Yes.
And I just bought it on freaking.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Yeah.
That has happened to me. It happened to me with Knock at the Cabin, Megan, and now Cocaine Bear.
Yep.
What's up, Conrad?
Hey, Conrad. That's Peacock's like the home of horror now.
Yeah.
Like they get all the latest horror. I think Scream is going to come out on there pretty soon too. So they get like all the horror stuff. I can't tell you how many times I've had to shut my TV off the last few days with that Pope's Exorcist and Evil Dead 3 both coming out at the same time, by the way.
I can't wait to see Evil Dead Rise. I cannot wait.
I can't. That music that they play and oh my god, I'm like nope. So
let me ask you this: did you watch the original Evil Dead?
Oh, for sure. Okay. Yeah, I've seen them all. I saw 1, I saw 2, I saw 3. I saw the remake. I've seen them all, and I know they're like the one that freaked me out the most to this day is the original because it was filmed back in the 70s. And when I first watched it, I think I might have told people this story, but I'm sitting there with my TV tray and I'm watching it on cable. And I'm sitting there with canned spaghetti in a bowl while the scene is going on where he's beating the girl in the head with the shovel as she's sitting in the thing just laughing at him as her head. Needless to say, I went and dumped my spaghetti in the garbage. Right after that, I couldn't finish. I'm like, yeah, I'm not eating this. But yeah, I get it that they're Deadites, but this one looks more like demonic to me. Yeah. Like this one looks more demonic to me. The other ones were, yes, they were demons that eyes rolled over and everything like that. But this one in particular looks more demonic to me than the Deadite stuff. So,
it looks way more demonic, which is normally not my speed, but I love the Evil Dead movies ever since the first one. You know, honestly, I really wish that they would find a way if they continue to make continue to make them to bring Ash back somehow.
I agree. Heather just mentioned that in the chat too. Yeah, I agree. He kind of made a lot of those films. I mean, the first 3 were He made
Army of Darkness and all. Yeah, I mean,
Samoan drop from Tarus. Look at him just throwing bodies all over the place.
He just put it Rich Swann.
Yeah, he did.
This is going to be. Oh wow!
Oh man!
Wow!
What a show of strength from Tarus. He's got Dorado hoisted up in the air.
Oh, what a backbreaker.
Tarus says that's it.
I'm digging the green on the mask, Joe.
Yes.
No
way. Oh, he just dumped him out of the ring on top of Swan. This is a massacre, Tarus. Now he's got Laredo up in the air over his back. No.
Oh, what a reversal there by Laredo. I was just
going to say, great reversal. Almost got the pin. Got it too. Swan looked like he got zinged. Conrad, not feeling well. I hope you feel better, dude. Swan telling me something about Impact that I already don't know about. Just don't have time to watch them yet. Not sure what you're talking about.
I think he's talking about the diaries. He hasn't had a chance to watch.
Oh, the diaries. Yeah. I can't watch Evil Dead even though I'm 29, says Brendan. You know, there was a time where they were going to develop when Freddy versus Jason came out.
Ooh.
What a shot there. Cover 1, 2, 3. That's it.
Wow, what a Spanish fly. I know exactly where you're going.
Freddy versus Jason versus Ash.
Yep.
They ended up doing a comic book of it, which was really good, but they were supposed to do that. That was supposed to be a movie. Could you imagine Ash and those two in a film? Oh my God. Good matches, Conrad. Yeah, it was an awesome match.
Since I missed it, did we figure out who won the match between Frankie and?
That's a good question because Moose just came in and spear. I think they won because of the spear.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the bad guys won because of the spear.
Somebody let us know in chat if you know for sure. I'll update the results.
Oh, speaking of which, I guess we better get to some predictions here.
Yeah.
We're almost halfway through the show.
I know, man.
We're gabbing on and on about stuff, and we didn't even get to our predictions yet for Rebellion. Yeah.
So let me do this.
Let's pop up some predictions here, and we'll start going through them. We're going to do the predictions during the last hour. So, Motor City Machine Guns on the screen. Talking about their matchup coming up with a Bullet Club.
All right.
Well, we talked about this one a little earlier. Let's start here. The Knockouts World Title. All the titles are on the line, by the way. Knockouts Tag Team Championships. The Coven, the current title holders, against the Death Dolls, Rosemary and Jessicka. So, Jeff, who do you got in this one?
Oh, man. I think I have the Coven retaining.
I am going to agree with you. I think so too. I think they're being made to be built up a little bit as the current champs. The question is, do we get anything weird here? Like Jeff was talking about, maybe we get another member of the Coven or something along those lines. But I would agree. I do think the Coven will retain their titles. And you guys can let us know in the chat who you like in these matches as well. But I think the Coven will win as well. All right, Jeff, where are we going next?
All right, next one up. We've got, if I can get my screen to work, X Division title.
Man, oh man. Trey Miguel versus Jonathan Gresham versus Mike Bailey. This is hard to choose. Oh, wait, hold on.
We got a cough.
Hold on. They're talking about going in after Taya.
Yeah.
You're not accustomed to the Undead Realm. Rosemary's going to go in after her. Oh, she can't up. Nope.
Uh-oh. Is
Rosemary said there's supposed to be a doorway.
The door is closed.
Someone's blocking there. Oh. It's all too familiar, she says. Someone blocking their entrance to the Undead Realm. Ooh, interesting. Who you got for that X Division title as we will go back there? Heather saying Speedball. I don't know why, man, Jeff. I'm going to go with Jonathan Gresham.
Okay.
I'm gonna take Gresham here. I think it's time for a new champion. Trey was great, and Trey certainly could win. But I don't know. I just think that Gresham and Bailey, out of those amazing matches that we got, I think we're going to get one of those two men, Bailey or Gresham, to be your winner. But I'm gonna pick Gresham in this match. Jeff, what are you thinking?
I've done this enough at this point. I'm not going to get fooled again. I'm picking Trey Miguel just because every time I pick against him and he wins anyway.
He wins.
So, yeah.
Trey retains, says Conrad, so he agrees with you. Dylan saying Gresham. John saying Gresham. Let's go, Jessicka. Yeah, we're getting Jessicka in the ring now. We're making our picks now, yes. Yeah, we're doing our picks throughout the show. Trey retains or Gresham, says Trent. Jessicka getting into the ring. Rosemary in there along with her. Righty.
You want to go one more?
Yeah, we'll do one more.
All right. This is going to be interesting.
Eddie and PCO, and of course Alicia, who was the one who hit PCO. And you gotta love it when PCO and Eddie get together. My question is, does PCO get any help here? And if so, could it be one of the knockouts that might help him even the odds a little bit against Alicia? And if so, who could it be? But yeah, this is going to be a banger, of course, no doubt. I'm going PCO, Jeff, because unless, of course, Alicia interferes and it costs him the win, but I don't know. I just think PCO might need a win here to culminate this. If this is indeed going to be the end of this, I do think PCO is going to win.
Give me PCO. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with PCO. I think somebody's gonna come to help PCO to kind of neutralize the situation. I have no idea who, but I think, I mean, it could even be Jody Threat. I think she's gonna get involved in something major during this pay-per-view. That's where I think they're going with her. But I think PCO wins. And then let's see what happens with Eddie next. I guess my question to the chat would be, after this, and to you too, Joe, but after this, where do you want to see Eddie Edwards go next?
Interesting question. Especially if you have
what card that she's holding up.
That might be the death card. Whatever it was, she distracted her with it and attacks her from behind. It might have been a death card. I couldn't see it really well. Bailey and Gresham moves up to main event scene. I'm picking Gresham, PCO. It looks like a lot of people are taking PCO. Let's see. Hulk Hogan guy back in the front row. The Boa dude. Yeah, I see him. PCO says Dana. PCO says John Kessler. I'm picking Double E unless PCO does get help. The Mountie comes back and helps PCO. Horror game called Devotion that was banned in Japan explores a 1980s Taiwan apartment complex lost in time, gradually shift into a nightmare. Sounds like Silent Hill a little bit. Which, by the way, they're remaking Silent Hill 2, and it looks amazing. A feud between Alicia and Jody Threat. I like that. Was watching Revolver from last Thursday. They had a mixed match between Macklin and Perazzo versus Bailey and Vita Scott. Could be something regarding power couples and Impact if they wanted to. PCO, says Conrad.
RK Shuttleworth, if you go back a couple weeks, and I don't do this often, but I'm going to do it tonight. If you go back a couple weeks, I begged Impact to do that. I actually said, I think it'd be really cool if we ended up getting something like that where maybe Deanna wins, and then we end up getting Macklin winning too. So you get Macklin and Deanna winning to go up against Jordan Grace and Jonathan Gresham. I would love to see that.
Yeah. Maybe Eddie against Joe Hendry. Okay. I'm down with that. PCO, I think maybe Alicia helps Eddie or something. Little wave there from Taylor. Taylor has been on fire with this new personality that she's got. And also, of course, in the Coven, she's really been standing out in this match so far. It's been pretty much all Taylor. Choking Jessicka over that third rope. Looks like they found themselves a pretty good tag team here, Jeff, with Taylor.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think they're going to be a good team. And honestly, we needed another team.
Yeah.
And this is I've really enjoyed seeing the Coven. I am interested to see if they add third members to both groups.
Yeah, and then do like a 3-on-3. Yeah, that would be I could see that.
Ooh. That was not a nice landing.
That was not.
Oh.
Jessicka gets a 2. Jessicka now getting some momentum back here, dragging Taylor up by the hair. She's got her up over the shoulder. Kylan King, though, up on that ring apron, trying to distract Jessicka. Rosemary went for a spear. But Kylan King just sidestepped and took her out, and now look out. Taylor Wilde trying to, gets Jessicka. That might do it. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, wow.
Taylor Wilde takes out Jessicka with a neck breaker, and it's over. Man, Kylan is, wow, is Kylan tall?
She's tall.
Damn. Sheesh. Macklin and Deanna, number 1 couple in Impact. I would like to see Callihan and Havoc go against Macklin and Peraza, or Swan and Su Young. Jordan Grace. Jordan's thoughts on that upcoming match.
Mm-hmm. I've been following like some of the stuff she's been eating since she doesn't have to maintain a certain level for the bodybuilding stuff. It's so funny. Some of the meals that she's like, I've basically just eaten whatever.
She's binging on some stuff.
Yeah.
Man. The transformation of her is incredible.
It's incredible.
I would like to see Callihan and Havoc go up against Macklin, Peraza, or Swan and Su Young. Well,
couples.
Speaking of a power couple, Alicia and Eddie. She said, I love Eddie. So there was a monster holding him back. Jordan is lean down for that bodybuilding competition. Yeah. Yeah, 7% body. Yeah, I did see that. For PCO, it's just die. Damn. Oh, boy. Here we go. We got Dirty Dango. Dirty Dango. A little bit of dirty on the Tron back there. Django time, yes.
I'm not.
Go ahead.
I needed that laugh earlier. Yeah, so
yeah. Licious early 2000s hair, face red, heart shape, face red, heart shape. 7%. That's crazy. I hope she can maintain that without making herself sick. Derek's. Oh, here we go, guys. Believe in Joe Hendry. Here we go. Best theme song ever. Let's go. Vin Joe Hendry. Somebody has a Joe Hendry head. Oh, that's amazing.
Awesome.
Dirty Dango's playing air guitar to his theme. Oh, how's Dango from Florida when he was always built from Boston? I'm on a mission to Sonic now to get a slushie. Thanks to whoever put that in my head earlier.
Well, at least you can't blame me this time, Derek.
That's true. Dango dancing. LOL. Joe Hendry looks like LA Knight and Duke Hudson. Next to Joe Hendry, Dango may be my new favorite acquisition for Impact. There he is. He's going to speak. Said you were in for a treat tonight. The world gets to see Joe Hendry and Dirty Dango. That news inspires you.
Aaron is asking the chat a very important question.
It is a very important question. He knows I do.
I do too.
We believe. There it is. This match is going to be good. Lights go off. And we're going to have the design. John Kessler says he believes. Little Silver says he believes. Let's go. Don't make Diener mad. Diener's like the Hulk, though, Conrad. He's always angry.
Always.
He's always angry. He may not look it, but he's always angry.
He's always plotting.
I still can't get over when he wore that wig and he looked like Daryl Hall. His cousin, I should say. It was his cousin. I like how they didn't even bother to say if the design attacks Santino or not. I think Jeff mentioned it. Don't be surprised if you see Santino show up here.
Oh, telling him not to do the thumbs up.
He is. No thumbs up, thumbs down here. Diener looks coked up. Wow. James Chadwick pulling no punches. Rumor is Eric Young is headed towards supposedly from what I read, he's been there. They said he's been signed with WWE for months. like 3-4 months is what I read. I think that was from Fightful. But he's been there. It's just that he is already there. He's been there for a while. Yeah, there's a supposed hiring freeze going on in WWE. That's out there too. Cover. That's Alan Angels and Joe Hendry. Making fun of Dango a little bit. Now Hendry's got him up. Rolls over and Dango is in the match against Callihan. Couple uppercuts. Callihan over into the corner. Callihan moves out of the way. Nice leg sweep there. Down goes Sammy. So I did research on what happened to Mr. Anderson back in 2016. He failed the drug test and was fired from Impact Wrestling. I was shocked to find out. I think Sammy will be the next Impact Wrestling digital media champion. I wonder if Young is doing any training. He could be working backstage. I wouldn't be surprised by that. Nice move there from Callihan. He still looks so weird without hair.
Yeah.
Alan Angel's now in with a bunch of left hands. Cover gets a 2. We could trust Fightful. They reported WWE will not have a draft in the near future. Fast forward 8 hours. Triple H announced WWE draft. Suffice it to say, James, I think everyone had that wrong. I don't think anybody called that. They kept that pretty close to the chest. Pretty much surprised everyone with that, which is good. I mean, you'd have to think they would be using him backstage at this point if he hasn't been seen yet, too. So
somehow, some way, yeah.
Joe Hendry trying to get a tag back into the ring to Dango. There's a tag to Angels, and now Joe Hendry. Here we go. Couple of clotheslines. Tried for a third, missed. Caught him. Callihan was coming over, takes a big boot from Hendry. Wow. A lot of force behind that, and a kip up from Hendry. Sammy is rolled out of the ring. Here we go. We believe, Chance. Oh, Big Con getting involved. Nice move by Alan Angels. Angels going all the way up to the top. Hendry might be in a little bit of trouble. Big frog splash. Is that enough? 1, 2. No, Dango gets the save. Callihan now coming in. Callihan throws Dango into the post, and now it's a 2-on-1. Sammy getting ready. And he gives him the thumbs up, the thumbs down, and he decked Angels.
Oh, man.
Hendry with a headbutt to Callihan. Angels is in trouble. Nope. Nice drop kick, though, from Angels to counter. Diener not happy with Callihan. Callihan trying to tag back in, but no. Now he's getting into it with Diener on the outside. Angels is looking at both of them, but he better be careful because Hendry's in there. And now, too late. That's going to do it. 2, 3, it's over. Callihan loses. Callihan and Angels lose. Callihan probably cost them the match, which is not going to make Diener happy. Man, there's Big Con now taking out Hendry and Dango, and now we got the numbers. 4-on-2, and now it's going to be 3-on-1. Joe Hendry is getting destroyed in there by all the members of the design. Look out. Oh. Santino Marella. Santino Marella has come out.
No, I do not write for Impact Wrestling.
And yep. Dango's going after Khan. Hendry took out Callihan. Crowd chanting Santino. Oh, a couple of left hands to Diener and a kick from Santino. Diener goes out.
Who was that?
Yeah, the people was there.
He hit the Cobra.
Yes.
Cobra, yes.
Kinsley, look at this. Look at this.
He's got
Cobra.
the Cobra. Look out.
Cobra.
Angels is going to get the Cobra.
Look at it.
Oh, it's amazing.
Funny.
He's got the Cobra.
Is that silly?
Yes, it's funny.
Kinsley likes it, so
That's amazing. We got the Cobra.
we got the Cobra.
Oh my God, that was awesome. No wonder they have them on sale in the Impact store, man.
That's
there
right.
you go.
That's right.
There you go.
Did you drop some of it? Okay.
You know what? I might have to pull the plug on that one. I might have to pull the plug on a Cobra.
I have food and moon.
Go ahead and eat it. Oh. Uh-oh. Be careful. Okay. There you go.
It's hard to eat one of that. I'm eating the chocolate chip.
Mm-hmm. Kinsley's having a granola bar.
Ooh, they're good.
Why are you telling them about me?
Why am I telling them about you? I'm sorry.
What flavor is the granola bar?
What flavor is it? Is it chocolate chip? Yep, it's chocolate chip.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Sleeping.
You going to sleep? Okay. Love you.
Bye.
Bye-bye, baby. You saying bye-bye to everyone?
Bye.
Say bye-bye.
Bye.
Love you, baby girl. Okay. She just said, love you too. See you in the morning.
Kushida and Macklin, they're promoting. I might have to pull the plug on that sock, man. I might need to bring that to a stream. I'm gonna go to the Impact store. I gotta look this up.
I'm gonna have to get one for myself and for the kids because
oh my God, especially now your daughter liked it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like a must do now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, the Coven has a shirt. That's very cool. I actually like that. Kushida's is awesome too. Oh my God, dude. $20 it only is. You see it, Jeff? Look at.
Oh man, yeah, I gotta get it. Get
it. Yeah, I might have to get that. We'll wear them for the. We'll wear them on the show. You won't see our faces. We'll just talk with sock puppets.
Yeah.
Jeff, you just got told, says James Chadwick. Aaron says the Cobra. Haven't seen that in forever. Wonder if Kushida made some good money with NXT. Your baby is cute, says Hassan. to Jeff, I could see Kushida winning for a quick run. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's what Jeff was talking about earlier. Like, everybody kind of expected Macklin, but maybe, I mean, at least what they're doing with the promos and stuff, it could be. Jeff, we better get to some more predictions. We only got about a half hour left.
Yeah, we don't have much time, so. All right, I will get off of this match and try to get to. Here we go.
Wait a sec. What do we got here? Is this PCO? Yeah, I do believe. Eddie! You tried to kill me. I will not die. He's not human. At Rebellion. Ooh. Eddie. They put that, yeah, that's like special effects, VFX stuff that they put on their teeth like that, which probably can't be easy to get on or off. There's Bully. All right, we got the design against Joe Hendry, Dirty Dango, and Santino Marella. We just basically saw this happen. Who do you got, Jeff? You like the design here to get a little revenge, or do you think they just keep on? It kind of looks like they're not working out really well with Callihan. So
give me Hendry, Dango, and Santino.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you.
I think they're gonna win this.
I agree.
This is an interesting segment here. Interesting promo by Bully Ray with his team.
Yes.
And you got Moose there, which is interesting.
Yeah. Thought what I did to you was bad. Well, now they got an extra person, so wouldn't the other team have to get somebody else then too?
Yeah.
Because Moose wasn't announced.
Yeah.
Ooh, that makes for an interesting thing. Who could the extra person be on Dreamer's team? Oh, God, please let it be Sandman. I need to see that beer guzzling, kendo stick toting. I need to see him come down, man.
RK Shuttleworth bringing up a good point. What if it's Scott D'Amore?
Scott D'Amore. Well, they were trying to recruit him, so wouldn't be shocked. Yeah, good point. All right, what do we got next, Jeff, on the predictions? We got Giselle Shaw making her way down to the ring.
All right, up next. I cannot wait for this.
Oh, man, dude, this is going to be amazing. Could be match of the night candidate. The Motor City Machine Guns against Bullet Club for the Tag Team Championships in an Ultimate X match. Insane. This would have been insane without the Ultimate X. Adding that into it is just going to make this even that much more insane. I have to go with the Bullet Club, though, to retain. They just won, but I think really what this is going to be is just going to be an amazing Ultimate X match. All the stops get pulled out, but I think it could really give a lot more to that title reign for the Bullet Club, Jeff, overcoming such a good team in an Ultimate X match.
Yeah, man, this match is going to be so good. I cannot wait for this. I think I've got the Bullet Club retaining. I think I've got them retaining. They're just on a hot streak right now, and the Machine Guns, they still have the New Japan Strong titles, so I think, for the time being, it'll stay like this. But I could see a point where we get all of the titles
Yes.
on the line, and I will say this: what would have put this match even more so over the top is if you add in 2 more teams.
Oh, okay.
If you had TMDK and I don't know who else you'd throw in, but that would have been even crazier. But I'm honestly, this is probably the match I'm most excited for.
Yeah, this is going to be a banger.
Yeah, it's going to be tremendous. I can't wait.
Tasha Steelz out there, and Tasha and Giselle ready to get their match underway. And we have got next the Hardcore War, as you just saw. So Moose not on that picture, so that was an addition. So now we got to get one more person on that Team Dreamer. Could it be Scott D'Amore? It could very well be. Little Silver mentioning that. So who do you got? Team Dreamer or Team Bully? Jeff, who do you got here?
I rarely do this. I rarely pick because of emotion.
Yeah.
I try to go on story, but I will say this. Bully is so good at being such a disgusting, despicable heel.
Yeah, he is.
That he sold me on Team Dreamer.
Yep.
Give me Team Dreamer, please, for the love of all things holy.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if Team Bully wins, but I'm going with Team Dreamer here too. And especially if they do get that that other person in there and it ends up being Scott D'Amore, I think I would say that would pretty much put it over, and Team Dreamer would get the win.
I will add a caveat here. I think Team Dreamer wins, but I think it sets up a match at Slammiversary between Bully and Scott D'Amore. Yes, I said it, Bully and Scott D'Amore. And I think the loser leaves town, basically.
The loser leaves Impact.
Yep.
Yeah, would make sense because that would mean that Bully's contract is probably up at that point and then probably time to go. Yeah, I could see it. I could definitely see it, especially if Scott D'Amore does something to cause them to lose. Then, yeah, I could definitely see that happening. Yep, absolutely. All right, what's next? As we watch Giselle Shaw.
I'm still here, by the way.
Taking down Sasha. No, it's all good. Hard to pick this one because we don't know yet what Mickie's going to do. So we're just kind of going on the, kind of figuring that she probably will wrestle in this match. Man, this is hard for me to pick because I'm a huge fan of Mickie James and her title run. However, I do think that this is probably it as far as her championship run. And for more reasons than one. I think that if she is still hurt, and might be where she might just need to take a little bit of a break, and get away from wrestling for a little bit to let that heal up. I don't think it's her last match or anything like that, but I do think we're going to see a new champion. And I have to go with Deonna Purrazzo here. I just think that, Deonna's kind of changed her demeanor a little bit. Both her and Jordan kind of have. Jordan playing a little bit of a tweener lately. He could be a little bit heelish, and Deonna kind of playing a little bit of a face. Maybe more so than usual, but I'm gonna go with I think Mickie will show. I do think she says she's gonna wrestle, but I think she'll be protected because of the injury. And I do think it will come down to Deonna and Jordan Grace. And I do believe that Jordan will go over. I think that this may have been the intention anyway, all along, where Mickie dropped that title to Deonna Purrazzo. I think it just might have to happen a little bit, maybe earlier than they wanted. But I do think it will be Deonna Purrazzo that wins the match. What do you think, Jeff?
Yeah, I think Deonna's going to win. I think the plan was for them to try to string it out to Slammiversary.
Agreed.
But I think Deonna wins. To be honest with you, I feel like with Deonna, think about the run that she was on.
Yeah.
And think about the history that she's got with both of these women. So, yep. Honestly, this is like the perfect triple threat match.
Yeah,
honestly.
it really is.
Especially if Mickie were like 100% healthy.
Yeah.
But I think Deonna wins. I do. I think it's her time. And
yeah, I agree.
As much as I love Jordan Grace, I think it's Deonna's time, and I think we'll see those two down the road again.
Yeah.
We've seen an Iron Woman match between those two.
Yeah, we have.
I think we'll get a program with them, and this is the other thing I want to throw in there. Just remember, Tasha Steelz has a legitimate argument to challenge the winner of this match.
Yeah, she does. Yeah, she does. No doubt. If Mickie doesn't wrestle, I think Deonna wins. If Mickie does, she may win. Aaron said to Virtuosa. Dana said Deonna. Jordan Grace turns heel at Rebellion. Mickie drops the title to set up a match between her and Mercedes Moné at some point. If cleared, Mickie. If not Grace, I voted for Mickie. Deonna says Deanna. Says Deonna. That's very confusing. Paul says it's going to be Devon. And you mean as a mystery partner? That'd be interesting. Jeff already booked it, says James. All right. I think we have what? One more minute. We only have the
we got the main event.
Okay, so we'll save the main. We can do the main event at the next we got the 45-minute one. We could do it after this match.
Okay.
So we just got the main event left. Again, don't forget to join us on Sunday, 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Rebellion. Come out to see what happens with all these storylines and where everything goes. So make sure you come out to check that out this coming Sunday. And that is on Fight TV or YouTube. If you want to watch it along with us, you do have to pay for this one. It's one of their bigger pay-per-views. So I believe it's $39.99. Not cheap, unfortunately, but you do have to pay for this one. So, I mean, hey, if you don't want to pay for it, you're more than welcome to come around. We'll try to call the matches as good as we can. And you can come out and check out the watch along regardless. So we love this woman too. I vote Tasha for the last one, says Hassan. Wow, Giselle Shaw looking pretty good here. Tasha Steelz down over in the corner. Giselle takes a little bow. On YouTube, it's only for USA and Mexico and Canada. Yeah, James told me that earlier. It's not for overseas. So it would be Fight TV. Wow. Giselle looking really, really impressive against Tasha Steelz so far. Fight TV only if you're over in Europe. There are places that do codes and stuff like that you could use for Fight TV. So if you're on Twitter, especially on Twitter, I think that's mostly where they have them. But if you're on Twitter, go and you could always put your name out there to try to get codes and things like that.
Oh,
wow. This has been all Giselle Shaw, which is really surprising. No offense to Giselle. She's been amazing, but I really expect a little bit better showing here out of Tasha. And a chin lock here. Savannah Evans looking on from outside. Still with that. I still say that's a China tribute. I've entered 2 of them, said James. There you go. Well, good luck, dude. Hope you win. Tasha now trying to fight back for a comeback match. Tasha's getting murdered a little bit. Well, it's good to, you're right. You could write that into the story a little bit, right? I mean, she's been out for a long time. So ring rust is a thing, right? You could kind of write that in and be like, now Tasha make it a little bit of a run.
There we go.
Here we go. Some nice chops to take down Giselle. Oh. Shaw has grown so much as a wrestler. Really, yeah. Giselle's been really impressive. Jeff, can you see Giselle as a future champion?
I can.
Yeah,
I can. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if she ended up as the champion by the end of the year.
Wouldn't surprise me either. Yeah. Yeah. Remember, she had a feud with Deonna too. So if Deonna wins the title, you could kind of run that back.
Yeah.
This may be out of the blue, but I'm curious. Do you at some point think we get a confrontation between Scott D'Amore and Santino? In a way, I do see something down the line, but for control of Impact.
Down the line, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that was vicious. That was a vicious clothesline.
Yeah, it was. Another cover, and it counted too. Tasha, very resilient, but I think she'll easily be in consideration for a Knockouts title run. Yeah, she's been extremely impressive. I wouldn't doubt it at all. She's come a long way, and I think she deserves a shot. I need to win or can't watch. I think Shaw with a kick to the midsection, trying to fight back here a little bit. There's a reversal over into the corner. Giselle Shaw coming back in, up and over the top rope. She goes out to the ring apron. Tasha with a nice kick there, and down she goes. Uh-oh, look out. Tasha's going to go flying. Nope. Went for the slide underneath the ring, but Giselle caught her with a huge right hand.
This has been a good match.
Yeah, it really, really has. I can see that Scott and Santino thing happen next year if it does. Throws Tasha into the steel steps. Steelz meet Steelz. Nice.
I love Ray Walt.
Yeah, nice. Look out. Oh, man. Moves away, and she hits that knee right into the steel. Oh, man, that is a problem. That might turn the tide. Maybe bound for glory. Giselle playing up that knee. Really favoring that right knee now. Holding on. Can't really even stand up. And yeah, why not? Tasha's going to go after it.
Makes sense.
There's a cover attempt. She got it.
Mm-hmm.
Tasha Steelz with the win. Aaron said it looked kind of bad. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering a little bit of that myself. Wondering if that was an actual injury.
If they show a replay.
Yeah, I kind of would like to see it on the replay. Looked like she had a really grabbed onto that knee, and she was. There's people in the ring now with her and stuff like that, and they cut away pretty quickly. So I don't know. Hopefully she didn't get hurt there. Sakura Genesis from New Japan. Ooh. Okada versus Sonata. Bijamon versus Aussie Open. Bijoman, sorry.
Me and JJ might have to watch a little bit of New Japan before he falls asleep if he's not already sleeping.
Here's Mickie looking a little nervous to come out. Santino says, "Are you ready?" Ring's all yours. Santino
I don't know, Joe. I don't know. She's not looking too confident.
No, she's not. You're right. Maybe she can't wrestle. Kind of a flat ending. Yeah, if she got hurt, that could be why. Yeah, could be why. I hope she's all right. Knockouts division is arguably the best out there, no doubt. Derek says she's all mine. Derek wants to be there for comfort.
There you go. Here you go, Derek.
Giggity.
There you go, man. St. Clair College in Windsor, Ontario. Wow, everybody left the impact zone in the arena in respect to Mick. Oh, no.
Oh, man. I don't know. I don't have a good feeling about
Dude,
this.
why would they all have left the arena?
I don't have a good feeling about this.
Man, that's not good. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Why would they all leave the arena? I mean, you would think she'd want to be in front of the fans. Oh, look at this.
Oh, okay.
Champion Singh and Shira against Heath and Rhino.
All right.
That's a countdown match.
Mm-hmm.
Get a little extra match. I don't know why the crowd's leaving. I'm not feeling good about it. I've never never in my life heard of it like that. Well, you know what it could be. They may have ended the show, and then they may have put this on after. This may have been taped. Yeah, this may have been taped. They might have just showed the crowd. You know, like took a little film of the crowd when they were actually leaving the show, and they might have filmed this or taped this afterward because maybe she said she didn't hear about it until today. So if that's the case, they might have had to tape this on the side.
ABC and MCMG.
There you go.
The alphabet soup match. That's going to be a banger.
Can't wait, man.
Gosh.
Well, will she be able to compete, or is she going to have to turn over the title? Let's go.
Here we go.
Man, I don't know, Jeff. This is kind of looking like maybe a retirement thing here.
I don't know. She, like people are saying in the chat, she might be
Swerve
a little bit.
could be.
I'm
Possible
hoping
snow
so.
this week in 40 degrees. So much for the nice weather.
Keep that S word away from us.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm predicting she'll defend, but I can't see that rib being anywhere close to 100%. Yeah, no, the broken ribs don't. They take a little bit to heal. We got this. Of course, they booked this match, and of course, Deanna wins this to guarantee her spot. That was that multiverse. Could not believe Mickie won the title from Jordan Grace. Yeah, there was a lot of moments during that where I honestly thought she was going to lose. Well,
here we go. We're about to find out.
She's standing there by herself.
Empty arena. Mm.
Jordan and Deanna watching from the back. Empty arena seems like a weird thing if she'll compete. It does. Jesse's here. Hey, Jesse. Great to see you too.
Hey, sis.
Mickie talking about my favorite girl since 06. Yeah, Mickey's one of my favorites of all time.
She's giving it up. Is she giving it up?
She wants to say thank you for the last rodeo. Sure seems like it.
Nope. She's
going to swerve. It's going to be a swerve, unfortunately. Oh, no. She's not cleared.
Oh,
man. It's your time now, Deanna and Jordan.
Oh, wow. And take
the hat.
Wow.
Dude.
Wow.
Oh,
wow.
Man. The walk away.
Wow.
Fade to black. That's it.
So what does that mean for one Mickie James?
Good question. I mean, we have a draft coming up very soon in another wrestling league, don't we? We also have one Nick Aldis that hasn't ended up anywhere over the last couple of months. Oh, man.
Can I just say 2 weeks in a row, Impact Wrestling ends with some tear-jerking moments.
No kidding, man.
Jack got us last week. I will never forget when Josh is trying to hand over the belt, Jet grabbing it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was huge. I don't know what to say here. If that's truly the end of her in Impact, the only thing I could imagine, and I would be surprised if they didn't do this, that perhaps at Rebellion she gets in the Hall of Fame. I mean, that quickly for Impact. So
you think Rebellion or do you think Slammiversary?
I'm sorry, not Rebellion. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Slammiversary. That's what I was thinking of. I'm verklempt. Man, it's never easy to see your favorites go. no matter what it is. If you're a sports fan, it doesn't matter what. It's never easy. And, regardless of, what she's going to do in the future, the run that she had in Impact was tremendous. And, she was a big part of this amazing women's division. So, if this is it and we don't get to see her wrestle again in Impact, it truly is a sad time. And it was an awesome thing with the rodeo and stuff like that, and everybody she went through to get that title again. But yeah, I mean, if this is indeed the end, it was a hell of a run, and we got to see it for these last couple of years. So, and as a fan of hers, it saddens me to know that that it's over. And unfortunately, it's the same thing with Josh, right? With any champion, they do what they do to get that title. And then unfortunately they lose it because of an injury, which just kind of sucks. But yeah. That, unexpected. I really thought that maybe she would wrestle, but obviously if she's not cleared, she's not cleared. And then that's it. That's it. Love Mickie. Now she ain't going to WWE, hiring free. I don't know. I don't know to make of all those. It's all a lot of that's rumors, Heather. So I'm not 100% sure if that's true. But who knows? Who knows? She might be done, and no one would blame her if she was. She's doing all that work on Busted Open. She's on there almost, every couple days a week and stuff like that. I'm sure she has plenty that she has going on. And yeah, I mean, she could walk away now, and she's a Hall of Famer probably in both Impact and WWE. So what more is there left to do? So yeah. Looks like Mickie retires his errands. Sad to see this, but Impact is so good at doing things like this. They had an empty arena gimmick for her. I'd assume that likely be for retirement. If she can't wrestle for Impact, she can't wrestle anywhere else right now either. Correct. She's in my Hall of Fame already. Giggity. Yes, the Law and Order sounds. I hope she can return one more time to lose or pass the torch, but over the next generation. I am verklempt. Yes. She could open a school or work for Impact. She could work behind the scenes. Sure, why not? She could be a coach or a trainer or something that or someone that works behind the scenes if she chooses to do that. You got to remember too, guys, it's a lot of travel. It's a lot of travel, and that takes a toll. She has a family, and that takes a toll. And when you don't see them for a long time, even though, Impact schedule is a little different, they do a lot of tapings and stuff. But when they're doing those tapings, they're gone for a good 3-4 months at a clip. They don't return from those tapings because they just get them all out of the way. And then after that, they're free to do some stuff. But it's a tough schedule. And so she might be at the point where, I just want to be with my family. And her husband's really not, like I said, he's not wrestling now. So yeah. Only problem with that, Gail Kim pretty much has that gig in Impact. Yeah, she does. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? We'll see if she can wrestle Mercedes in a few months. That could be somewhere down the road. They could end up talking about that at some point again. If Mickie's still under contract in Impact, they could do like in kind of an indie show, and we could see that happen. That's possible. Mickie is my favorite WWE and Impact Wrestling superstar of all time. If Mickie has retired, she's retired as one of the true greats of women's wrestling. Good luck. She's right up there at the top of my list. No doubt, she's right up there at the top of my list. And I've enjoyed her work ever since she first came in and was doing that whole thing with Trish. I thought she was awesome. She played an absolute psycho. I thought it was a great gimmick. So yeah, I'll miss her from the show for sure. So, all right, Jeff, let's get to our prediction for the main event. We'll give our scores and then we'll get out of here for the night. So we have one last match to predict, and it is the main event for Rebellion on Sunday. So it is Steve Macklin going up against Kushida. And as Jeff was saying throughout the night, we, kind of got some little glimpses and maybe thinking we could believe that Kushida could win this. Conrad mentioned it. So how many of you guys believe it could be Kushida? I have to go with my initial pick with this, even though I do believe this will be a banger of a match. I really think this will be a great match between these two, and I think there'll be a lot of false finishes and a lot of times where you might think that Kushida might win, but I do think Macklin was supposed to win this anyway. Had he faced Josh, I think Macklin would have beat him. So I'm going to just stick with that, and I'm going to go with Macklin. I just think that it's maybe time to get a heel in there as a champ. Give those faces some room to chase a little bit, since you had Josh up there for the long reign that he had. So I'm going to go with Macklin to win. That was my initial prediction anyway. Had it even been Josh there, I would have probably said that Macklin was going to win this. So I'm going to go with Macklin here, Jeff.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to go against Steve Macklin. As much as I love Kushida, I feel like it's Macklin's time. I feel like since he's gotten there, they realized what they had in him and have in him, and his growth. I mean, I know someone mentioned Giselle Shaw's growth, but if you really think about it, not very many people knew what to expect when he landed in Impact, because of everything with WWE and the group that he was in, the faction that he was in. No one really knew about him and what he could do individually.
Yeah.
Now we've seen it. He's beaten everyone that you need to beat to get this opportunity. Honestly, and it's like I said before, I mean, obviously we feel terrible for Josh having to relinquish the title, having to end his reign like he did and not in a ring. Having said that, though, I think it's Macklin's time. I think Impact very wisely gave us some wrinkles in this storyline so people wouldn't be like, okay, well, this is kind of, we know what's going to happen.
Yep.
It's easy to say that you know what's going to happen, but now you're more interested in how it's going to happen because of how they've built up Kushida in the last couple weeks. And that's really brilliant on Impact's part. So I've got Steve Macklin. I think he's going to have a long title reign. And I do think that he's going to, maybe not Josh's first match back, but at some point whenever Josh returns, I think he's going to beat Josh. And I think there will be another face that comes up to challenge. But I've got Steve Macklin winning this. I feel like he's been on a tremendous run, and I love what they've done with him. And to kind of go back to Mickie, I'm going to throw this wrinkle out there. Two wrinkles. Don't be surprised if after the match, Mickie comes out to congratulate the new champion, and we get an interruption from a Tasha Steelz or a Giselle Shaw, or even Killer Kelly or Masha. It could be anyone, and that might bring her back into the ring one last time for Impact. If she's truly done, I feel like the way that they did that, though, empty arena, putting the hat down,
Right,
leaving the belt there like she did, it's a true passing of the torch. And instead of passing it to one person, she just put over two people.
Right.
So that, don't be surprised if she ends up coming out and someone tries to interrupt. And I think that's where she is right now at this point in her career, is that she's a legend. she's a Hall of Famer in WWE and in Impact. They just need to, yeah.
I agree.
But
Yeah.
I think she's on the way out. I do. I think this is her way of transitioning into the next stage of her career, which if I'm a wrestling company and it doesn't matter if it's Impact, WWE, or AEW, I have to have Mickie James on my staff, in my corner. I have
Yeah.
to. She's too freaking brilliant to not have her around. Any company would be absolutely it would make such a huge difference for any company.
You're right.
Because she gets it unlike she just gets it. She understands. Think about the longevity in her career. Think about all the things that she's done. You don't get to that point unless you understand this business through and through and know how to develop character and all of those different things. So I think she's going to be an asset wherever she goes. If that's WWE, if it's AEW, if it's somewhere else, but who knows? I mean, she put the hat down. I think that might have been her sign to say I'm done. But I think someone might try to pull her out of that. So that's just my quick little side note there.
I do say, Jeff, that similar to Cody, I can't imagine she feels fulfilled by the way she left WWE.
No.
That match that she had with that whole thing where you didn't know what the hell was going on and it seemed like there was a weird count and the whole thing with the referee happened. I can't imagine that she would be satisfied with that. So if they would allow her, I wouldn't be completely surprised if she went back there for just one more run. Not saying she would even win, not saying she'd win a title of any kind or anything like that, but I don't know. That WWE was her home, right? That's where she started. That's where the whole career came to be. I just think that maybe she would get one more small run there, just because of the way that goofy match that she had ended. And I can't believe that she would, so if she's able, obviously, and if she wants to, but I kind of have a feeling that would be where it would end. So I guess we'll see. Never say never in pro wrestling, says Aaron. You are correct. All right, yeah, give us your scores. Let us know what you thought of the show tonight. We got some coming in. Heather with a 9, Dylan with a 9, John 9.25. I wouldn't go back to WWE, not after the trash bag incident. Well, they did apologize for all that. I know Stephanie reached out to her. Vince isn't there anymore, so that's probably a big thing. But yeah, who knows? I'm just thinking that knowing people in their competitive fire, I just can't believe that she would have been happy with the way that ended. So, all right, let's give our scores. Aaron says a 10 out of a 10. Jeff, what are you scoring the show for tonight, man?
I'm gonna give it a 9.5. I thought it was a wonderful show. Again, they continue to put on great shows week after week. It's just tremendous, and I feel like with how Rebellion looks on paper, to throw in a few of these little wrinkles, like Mickie not being able to compete, Moose, all of these different things. I'm loving what they're doing. But yeah, I have to give it a 9.5, 9.5.
I don't think I've scored any of the shows from Impact, at least in a long time that I can remember, less than a 9. I'm going to say a 9.5 as well. It was a very entertaining show. Love the Santino thing with the Cobra. I thought that was fantastic. Love what they're doing with the Joe Hendry stuff and Callihan and all that development going on. Eddie and Alicia and then PCO. Where is that going to go? I just love how they set everything up. for Sunday, basically, with the culmination of all of these things. Was I happy with the way the show ended? No. I always want to see your favorites compete. However, I don't know whether or not she would have necessarily went past this anyway, because I do think that it's probably Deonna's time to hold that title again. So there's that. But 9.5 for me. I thought the show was really, really good. A lot of good promos in the back. I love the bully promo, like I was talking about. That was fantastic. Just so much to like and so much to be excited about going into Sunday. So, by the way, we will be here 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday night. So come join us. I know it's a day where not a lot's going on in the world of wrestling. So please come out and check out the show. Even if you don't get it, you can still come in, join the fun in the community. We'll pass along the score or the scores. Yeah, the results to you on the bottom of the screen as we always do, and we'll call the show as we do as well. So come out and check it out regardless. SmackDown tomorrow night at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come join us for that. SmackDown last week was pretty good. Tazzy and I did it. I'm not sure who'll be along. I don't know Tazzy's schedule. If he's on the road, obviously he won't make it. Could just be me. Might me being Jody. I'm not 100% sure. Jody's recovering though too from the hospitalization thing she had done, so I'm not sure who's going to be there tomorrow. We shall see. And then of course Nothing Saturday, Rebellion Sunday, Abby's Window Monday at 6:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then we're back here next Thursday for Impact Wrestling. All right. Make sure that you like the stream tonight. Make sure that you sub to the channel. If you're new and you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that notification bell to be notified about when we have all the future content. And that is going to do it for us for this evening. Guys, have a great rest of your night. Please stay safe. Please be kind to one another always. And hopefully we will see you all for Rebellion on Sunday or SmackDown tomorrow night if you come out for that. Have a great night, guys. Take care, and we'll talk to you soon.